Hi guys, this is future Jarvis here. Today I will be reacting to IGN's first 4 hours into the solo campaign mode of Halo Infinite. This was taken from the live stream in which, in between matches, I would react to the video IGN produced. Having watched the previous videos they released of the multiplayer campaign, being that not the multiplayer campaign, that's not coming out in 3 months. The multiplayer aspects, okay. Clearly, this person doesn't play a lot of Halo, and so person playing the campaign also seems to not play a lot of Halo. But you know, they did remind us that they were playing this mode on heroic, so they played it on heroic, as true Halo gamers will play on. Anyway, enjoy the video, and I'll catch up to you afterwards for my final thoughts. Are you guys ready?
No.
Oh! Look! It's IGN first!
The biggest
What's the
surprise
what?
that coming out of my few hours of playing Halo Infinite's campaign wasn't the delightful exploration nor the incredibly fun gunplay. Instead, it came down
Was
to
that to showcase the fun gameplay as you shot someone point blank range with a shotgun?
Was saving the universe from yet another threat.
That's the only table you see.
Yeah.
He's a man of few words, but his movements and responses are heavier than I've seen before.
That's probably because they don't know how to animate
any.
anything.
Yet distinct change is far from a bad thing, though. If anything, Master Chief's forlorn demeanor that he sets aside to get the job done is a great indication to me that Halo Infinite's story is intended to be a more impactful adventure.
What do you mean more impactful? He saves the universe every single fucking game. How do you go more impactful? Is it more impactful for the character? Oh look, there's Reset Cortana.
Where is Cortana?
Chief stern
What he's to know what's so impactful, Jarvis, he's more OP.
Yeah. I don't know how more OP he can get, but he's more OP. He's got a grapple hook now.
And also, team swap out to it, starting like 53 seconds.
Oh my god. Alright, well, you know, so far can't really say much. But that's still more stable than Spotify.
Plus your story, this was a relief.
No.
Yeah.
Not again.
We're gonna run, Boycon!
I need a weapon.
Okay.
This is all I've got. It's enough.
Oh.
Halo Infinite's
Oh, they got real
characters
close there.
aren't the only things to look forward
But
to,
pinch
though.
Jarvis' ass,
Rewarding
Lolly.
exploration
Really.
begins with Halo's DNA, and genuinely challenging combat could be a relief
Then
in today's open world
I think he
games
does
that
as a
ram
base people.
Many worlds are packed to the brim with chores, and only a few offer meaningful adventures beyond their main path.
Okay.
If things continue the way I played in my 4-hour hands-on time, I think Halo Infinite could fall into the latter. That's not to say there aren't some essential elements of Halo Infinite I'm curious to see if 343 can pull off, like Chief's storyline with Cortana. For now, what I played in my preview session has left me even more eager for Halo Infinite's December 8th launch.
So it's pretty much taking the Ubisoft approach where you just go do mini tasks and not really much happens out of them.
Yeah.
Apart from the main storyline. Okay.
Yeah. So there's like just in a Far Cry, like all of them many missions don't really matter.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
See, I like missions where it actually develops the characters.
Yeah, or at least starts something in it all for all.
Yeah, I wouldn't even mind it just like develops a side character. Like they're still part, like the side character's still part of the main plot, right?
Yeah.
But you get more information on them and more of a backstory, and then you know that's useful rather than it just being like, oh hey, I saved you.
Yeah, and all it's Marine 1, Marine 2, and Marine 3 that you saved.
Yeah.
That's what, and then you have to do it 50 more times.
Yeah.
Cortana was presented as a mystery rather than as a primary antagonist in what I played. What happened to her after Halo 5 and whether or not she's been truly destroyed is unknown. This crucial conflict seemingly takes a backseat to the larger fight with the Banished.
Oh, right, so Cortana's not a main plot point, but it's a side plot point. Great.
The few moments that dug into Chief and Cortana's relationship were an emotional gut punch. Halo Infinite is looking to deliver a meaningful story for legacy Halo fans, and I really needed to fulfill that promise after Halo 5's story missteps.
She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her.
Then we have to find out in the 80s. That's to find out what happened. Yeah. Happened. I don't like that when teams do that, when he don't really tell you what happened. I've been saying that, oh, we lost. Oh,
What happened? We were winning. No, we lost.
In the first few hours rely on prior knowledge of the series. I don't like the idea of people being left behind, but I selfishly prefer that this game is made for returning Halo fans rather than tuning the story to accommodate new players.
Yeah, I agree. I think it should be returning players, not new players.
Fun to play and explore.
It's fun. It's number 6 in the franchise. Like, guys, if you're lost, you're lost. I mean, it's not like you remember when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out on Xbox One, and everybody played that and they had no idea what's going on. And you're like, that's the 7th game in a franchise. Of course you don't know what's going on. But Halo is part of the Xbox, so chances are you've played Halo before. You should know what's going on.
And there's also a massive bits and pieces. It's as all the campaigns.
Not even fucking Kingdom Hearts did that. They did it after 3 got released. They were like, oh, now you get Kingdom Hearts Collection. Oh, so now we get to know all the backstory after we played the 3rd in the franchise.
Yeah, I think any games about to start in 20 seconds, Jarvis.
Oh, right. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Will be limited and more focused at first. Zeta Halo is littered with UNSC camps called Forward Operating Bases that were claimed by the Banished after the UNSC lost the big fight. Clearing a base and reclaiming it replaces the Banished with Marines.
Okay.
Even better, cleared bases convert to instant fast travel points.
So, you know how there's like stations in Far Cry where you take them over?
Yeah.
Yes, they got that in Halo, and they also act as fast points.
So, same principle.
Yeah, so fuck Jesus. Yeah. Okay, right.
And earn you Valor. Worry not. Valor isn't some sort of spendable currency.
That's what I say the main point of him. I think it makes sense in Far Cry. It's like, yeah.
Hang on, sorry.
It's instead a point-based tracker of how much ground the UNSC has on Zeta Halo. The more Valor you have, the better back...
In Far Cry 6, is there like a... I'm pretty sure it's in Assassin's Creed, but they've got this whole point system called Valor, where the more you've done, it basically shows how much domination the UNSC have over the land now. Yeah, I've seen that in like so many other games.
As far as I can tell, earning Valor and reclaiming the Broken Ring is entirely
And then the more you Valor you unlock, you get better vehicles and stuff.
You do need a lock, or yes, need something like that in Far Cry.
The only one who really gives Master Chief any sort of command is a new AI
tools and money you can take to get better weapons and vehicles, or to add more. Or they add attachments and all that stuff to it.
And is happy to assist Master Chief until she reaches her eventual demise.
If that makes sense.
Much like Cortana,
so yeah, I'm not surprised that Halo is thrown into that war. Actually, if not really done. Yeah, I've done to an extent, but not.
I was more likely to come across a random patrol of enemies than an actual objective. But it didn't feel like I had to go too far to find something fun to do. I enjoyed the quiet moments though. Following Zeta Halo's native space groundhogs, or just enjoying the view, was a pleasant reprieve from the action. When I was ready to get back to it though, I could also hunt down and eliminate special targets to collect a unique version of their signature weapon that's equipable at fog.
Okay, so there's like specialist drops and stuff. Alright.
The new scanner tool does make them a bit
so there's like bounty targets you can pick up and you get specialist weapons from them.
Limited,
so that's in Far Cry.
Yes.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention
I think you did.
I was thinking that was like from Shadow of War or something, and then you're like, it's also Far Cry.
I think it has like ambushes and that. You know, you can get supply drops.
Yeah.
Or yes, ambushes and or 2 weeks of certain supply, but before feature. Take thing. You get all these components to upgrade your weapons. Yes, Penny.
Just because Zeta Halo is a larger, more open sandbox doesn't mean 343 suddenly has us doing puzzles or tasks unbecoming of a genetically augmented super soldier like Master Chief. Fighting enemies and destroying their stuff is always at the center of Halo Infinite's gameplay. And
the same with Far Cry 6.
Or infiltrating a fortress for a story mission, the more open nature only served to give me more options for combat.
So basically, story missions, you're taking down fortresses and stuff. So there's like certain areas that are designed to be
If
levels.
you had a chance to check out either of the multiplayer test
Okay,
flights,
I
Halo
find
Infinite's excellence in
robots.
weaponry should come as no surprise. The campaign introduced me to other interesting weapons we've yet to see in multiplayer, like the Disruptor, a small shock pistol that doesn't do too much immediate damage.
Boycon, take a
Feels
brand
arcane
new
over time.
part toolbox.
The
Jesus.
equipment we've seen in multiplayer unsurprisingly takes on a more powerful form in the campaign. Each of the 5 equipment
Oh, not
options,
patrolman
And then there's like
toolbox.
upgrades
threat
for
sensor,
Chief.
drop wall, and thruster, can be upgraded with a collectible called Spartan Cores.
Oh, I'm upgraded
Like most
called
of the
Spartan
open
cores.
world
Yeah,
elements,
yeah, okay,
finding
yeah.
the
That is,
Spartan cores
yeah,
and
alright,
upgrading
okay,
equipment is
great. So,
optional. Master Chief won't start the adventure with all equipment either.
oh, won't he?
Find new tools to play with at specific story beats.
Oh, so you unlock new powers after completing certain missions. Ah, right. Cool.
Of equipment doesn't necessarily mean you're blocked
No,
off
it's
in
like-
certain
like-
areas from what I saw.
Like
Getting
Assassin's
to or
Creed,
taking on different
Yeah,
It's
equipment
Metroidvania
might be
games,
more manageable
basically.
should you have more equipment.
Yeah. Cool. A challenging fit for a Spartan. Are you?
Most of the
So you
big story
don't-
beats
so
have
that's at
large
least-
foreboding structures that could be
So
viewed as
she-
something
She
akin to
targeted some
dungeons.
explosive barrels and then
These
just went,
offer
fuck
more
it,
classic
grapple.
Halo experience. Grunts, jackals, brutes, and elites made up the bulk of the opponents I faced.
Yep,
Their role, weapon, and armor variety didn't feel lacking in combat.
cool.
I came across one set of brutes that were so geared up they nearly qualified as a mini boss fight. The
Cool.
hunters make a return too, and are fun to fight as always. This being another ring, the Flood was alluded to, though I never saw them. The Prometheans weren't present either. 343
Oh, no
vision of
Prometheans!
recapturing the essence of combat evolved
Maybe they
Halo
should have just
Infinite
kept them out of
convinces
the whole
more
entire
than
franchise and kept
And
them
honestly,
as
I had plenty of
a
fun
allude
about
to
them.
them rather than
I didn't see
fucking
any
make them a
guns
standard
either, so
enemy
I'm
and just
hoping the new
completely
flying
destroy
enemies equipped with hard
everything they
weapons, the skimmers, will be the replacement.
They just appear and they're like the,
The real
shittiest
combat
things
stars,
ever.
though, are the boss fights. The first one with a brute lieutenant named Tremonius absolutely kicked my ass at first on heroic difficulty. A moment without movement rewarded Tremonius as he entered the encounter guns blazing and took me out twice in a row.
Wow.
I had been handling heroic without any issues up until that point, so I was stunned to see how Tremonius' aggression and support from 2 jackals paid off. I quickly got to work on a strategy and happily took on the challenge.
Your strategy was just blow shit up next to him. Cool. I mean,
I have
strategy.
thus far only explored a fraction of Halo Infinite. Though the map isn't as large as something you'd find in an Assassin's Creed.
Are you still
far from
playing
it,
the
I'd
match?
say. What it
Yeah,
does
me
have
and
seems to
Mel.
offer something
Oh,
more
right.
curated with
Yeah.
excellent combat at its heart. The story part is what I'm most curious about now. 343 needs to stick the landing in the plot department, especially with regard to giving us a satisfying resolution to the Chief and Cortana's relationship. If they can
Just kill them
finally
off.
deliver that well-rounded
kill them
classic
both.
Halo experience,
Just let
then they'll
Chief
have
and
successfully
Cortana die.
definitively made Halo their own. For more on Halo Infinite, check out our
Great. Yeah, so it is pretty much just Far Cry.
Yeah. So at least that showing you off game, if
Oh.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, I'm back, Jarvis, for some final thoughts on Halo Cry 6. It's taken the Ubisoft open world approach rather than Rockstar and I guess CD Projekt Red style of open world approach, where they mainly focus on quests that have a story structure. Even side quests have like a narrative going through them, while this just takes the Ubisoft approach of capture bases and stuff. It doesn't really do anything new is what I'm trying to say. It does nothing new. There's nothing unique about it. It's copy paste from other open world games. They've got a grapple hook, that's cool. If you've never played Just Cause, you can hook people to other items and have more physics destruction fun. I don't know, it's just so bland. But I guess the only unique thing about this would be the co-op of it. But that's not coming out for another 3 months, so literally, guess what? If you like Far Cry, you like Assassin's Creed, you're gonna like Halo Infinite's campaign. So it's not for me. Hopefully the story's good, but considering they just brought back Cortana, but they're calling it the weapon, and Chief's story ended at end of Halo 3 and they're kind of just dragging it on, and I feel like they're going to be dragging on the story, and I don't think it's going to reach a conclusion in the campaign because they're just going to want to add DLC and more trinkets and stuff. It's going to be padding. Oh my god, this hopefully the story is good, but granted that they've been dragging Chief's story on for so long, and this feels like they just want to do Combat Evolved. I don't know. I'm not overly excited about it. It's clearly not meant for me. And that's okay. I just won't play it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave that dislike. I probably won't be able to see it by the time this video comes up. Thanks YouTube for that. Really wanted to know how many Halo fans I annoyed from this video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.
Morse. Marvelous. Together on the track. Let's go. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, sus.